the over.
There we go.
Okay. Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. We're doing a specialty. We got our food right here and drinks. Because what isn't a mukbang without something to drink? This is going to be a mukbang slash story time. An interesting one at that. So, like, where do we start now?
We were gonna talk about how we met and became friends.
Alright, so I guess I'm gonna start my side of the story. So I was playing Overwatch like I usually do. If you don't know what that is, that's a team-based multi-character first-person shooter. And
It's like TF2.
it's kind of like, yeah, TF2. And and so I was in a custom game waiting for people because that's why I do at like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And so him and his friend came into the chat randomly, and it was awkward at first. It was. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
and then we started to like have a conversation about random things, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And so those random things were Ohio, the state we both live in,
Mm-hmm.
and Overwatch, I guess.
Yeah.
And then her friend was like, I'm gonna go play a game. And you're like, nah, I'm gonna stay here with my boy.
Also, because I'm pretty sure he was playing a game that I kept refusing to get, so.
I mean, okay mode?
It was probably like friggin' Friday the 13th or whatever. And I was like, I don't want to get it. Y'all go play. Just stay here.
Let's stay here with his boy, this best boy.
Also,
Oh, are the... What?
also trash Ohio boy.
True. And also, I'm eating ramen noodles right now. They're beef flavored. What you eating?
Like multi-meat like pizza that you have to cook in an oven, so I sat by a toaster oven for like 17 minutes. Won't complain, it was warm though.
True. I like this because it's warm. It's not too hot.
Mm-hmm. Hi, I'm in the upstairs part of my house, so it's cold. That's why I have a big old blanket.
Um, what was one of our most awkwardest situations that we put each other in?
I don't know.
I don't think we've ever had an awkward situation.
The only one I can think of is when you stabbed me in the hand and told me to stab you also in the hand.
Oh yeah, that was an adventure.
And I was both too pissed off to do it and too much of a wuss to do it.
And like, that was an adventure.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, I wasn't mad at her. We just needed the blood.
Mm-hmm. Which sounds crazy, but it's not, don't worry.
Not crazy, not really.
It was a pinprick, not a like full on, oh, there's a knife through my hand now.
Yeah, on my guardian side happened. And to get me into school, they just my guardian, ex-guardian, signed over paperwork to them, giving my parents full custody. And to get into a little more deep, she said, and I quote, "He's not my fucking problem anymore, so why the fuck should I give a damn about his education anymore?" Because she was sliding our feet, being a very vindictive, malicious, petty bitch.
Yeah.
And so we're getting that done, and so that's why I haven't gone to school this year in the first 3 months or 2 months. Yeah, no, 3 months, right? Neely?
Maybe? I don't know.
And so, like, I'm happy to go back to school because I like school. Yes, I'm weird. Okay. I like school. Some people are like, "Oh, I hate school."
I don't like school, but I have reasons for not liking school this year. So
And so, yeah, that's another story time for you.
yep.
This one was a little longer, and I like how we don't have to edit anything major out.
Mhm.
All I have to do is because something messed up here. No, I might edit out some cuss words.
Yeah, because we swear a lot. We like that monetization, even though we technically can't use it right now.
I mean, we can't get demonetized.
Yeah. So, like, having monetization doesn't necessarily help us right now, but it's still good to not get demonetized. So,
Well, yeah, because we don't have any ad revenue.
yeah.
And so yeah, I think that's it for today's story time and mukbang. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, comment down below, like, subscribe, and do all that beautiful thing. And I guess we'll see y'all later, guys. Bye. Remember, I have the power of editing. So, yeah, the recording just stopped, by the way.
Don't know where it left off. Or why it started making faces.
Yeah, it might excited to freak out somewhat. I blame it on the ghosts.
Mm-hmm. Good, I'm not the only one that thought ghosts.
Also, I made a tertiary video of our last video. That's uploaded
Okay.
to further explain, like, why we were doing this, why we were saying this stuff, so people don't get like triggered and be like, "Oh, you guys," and we start, "Oh my God, we're gonna have a scandal." Hashtag our first scandal, guys.
Hi, I couldn't find the channel earlier. I went looking for it, but I couldn't find it.
What?
I tried to find it on YouTube, but I couldn't.
Mukbangers.
I looked that up, I couldn't find it.
Oh, didn't I give you the email?
You said it, but I, like, hella probably forgot, so.
Let me figure out my phone as I'll send you, because you're supposed to have access to, and you might have to like actually add this account on your phone.
Okay.
Email.
Okay, I've already got like multiple. I have plenty.
I have like 6 or 7.
Oh, you know, I do too.
Oh shit. I might edit that out, the password.
Mm.
There we go.
Okay.
And that's the password.
I will add that to my Gmail later.
Yeah. What was like one of the times that like what was the craziest moment that happened to us?
Us realizing we have the same kinks.
What?
Us realizing we have the same kinks.
I like how you looking like cringing over there.
No. I was trying not to very audibly burp.
Mm. Oh, my hair's a mess today.
Looks like I'm eating a plate. Feet's on the plate, it's hard to pick it up.
But yeah. What other things? Should we give them an update about our story?
That
We
would
have
mostly
look
be on,
at it. What?
that would mostly be on you. I haven't looked at it yet. I've been drawing, so
Yeah. Um. Like. Basically, our trash boy is not feeling very well, and so he basically forced our main character Jigbal to lay with him and cuddle him.
aw.
Hmm. And like, it's cute. And this was after the second cheese incident of
I was
5302.
just watch the anime, you knew the actor, and it's gonna be like, dumbass, you're lactose intolerant.
People are gonna be like, "What the fuck's the cheese incident of 5302?" That's another story for another time, my friends. Another story for another time.
Yep.
So how's your pizza?
Well,
Yeah. Like,
I think my friend is posting things on Tumblr.
what?
I got a Tumblr notification and it looked like one of my friends from the little bit of I could see because I'm blind and my phone is all the way over there.
Ugh. And so, like, and so, like, what's gonna happen next, probably, is that I'm gonna get Jaquel sick as well. And so they're just, like, dying and not feeling good in bed together.
Just like, God damn it, child, you made me feel
And,
sick.
like, that's where their relationship's really gonna start. Because they're on the same relatable, like, level.
What?
Like, they don't have...
My pants.
Because they both don't feel good.
Yeah.
I'm like, I relate.
I feel like Dave just wouldn't question it because he's probably used to it by now. And then Jaquel,
Yeah, I mean, like...
and you were complaining about me eating slowly last time.
Yeah, I'm still eating.
My leg is stiff.
So say thank you to our Neely over here. Because he is the one who's creating our banner, our logo, and our watermark.
Mm-hmm. Did you say this because you just noticed me pull down my iPad?
No, I was just gonna say it anyway.
Oh. Well, I literally just pulled down my iPad to continue working on it.
Yeah, I was like, say thank you to Neely, and then like I see you doing that. It was perfect timing.
Mm-hmm. I thought you were about to say like, oh, thank you to our sponsors, aka my mom, for making this ramen.
And so like basically what we're gonna do, guys, is it's gonna be since it's gonna be such a multi-diverse channel, we're going to sometimes have single or like me and Neely together, or we're just gonna be alone. But I might feel like you guys might see me more on the solos.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, excuse me, the Neely. So yeah.
Because I go to school and I don't do much when I'm not at school, so.
Also, guys, you guys are gonna have to like deal with this consentment up right now of how we're in two different locations because we're not old enough to move out yet, or we don't have jobs or money.
And I don't have a driver's license.
So yeah, once I get a job and get my own place.
Pretty sure both of us are old enough to drive. We just don't have our licenses yet or a car, so.
That's true.
Also, we have to go to school every day. Sucks.
I mean, I go back next week.
Okay, you don't go back to school yet. I've been back in school for like a whole 9 weeks and like more, so.
I mean, there's a story behind that if you guys want me to go into it. It's a bit of a mess.
Because that's just how we be.
But you probably don't care if I do it, right? But
That's
story time? Alright, so this happened a while ago, very long ago. But when I was a child, like a small boy, like small trash boy, than I am today. I was a very small trash boy, like very small. I was like that size in comparison.
tiny boy.
I was a tiny trash boy. And so, um, something happened because I don't know the full true story, but something happened, and I went to live with a guardian. And now there's two sides of the story because I've heard it from both of my mothers. And that is that on my guardian's side, that they didn't come back for me. They stopped calling after I had my heart surgery. When I was around 2, maybe. And so, on my biological mother's side, she said that my guardian threatened them. That's why they didn't come back for me. Because
Hmm.
she threatened to call the cops on them.
Hmm.
And so, because I've only heard one side of the story for 16 years, um, I was kind of hurt.
Yeah.
Thinking that your mom and dad don't fucking want you.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I just went to push up my glasses and forgot they're not there.
That is relatable.
It is relatable because it happens to me. Okay, so tangent. Do you remember the video of like the guy in Senate? He like didn't have his glasses on and he went like this.
No, but that sounds amazing.
Yeah, he did, my dude. He fucking was. He's like he thought, oh fuck, I got into it too far. So I'm just gonna complete it now. But anyways, yeah, that fucked me up a little bit.
Yeah.
Um, and then I've been living with my guardian. I lived with my guardian for a long time. And then when I was 13 or 14, I decided to contact my biological parents through my biological sister. I got to know them. They came down to where I used to live, and I started to visit them on a regular basis. um, Before that, we had to go to the courts because they wanted full custody, which the court didn't give them. Because I've been in the custody of my guardian for so long, you know? And so, ow, yeah, that was that. Um, also, and then then my biological parents moved back to Ohio. Another year, 3 or 4 years pass, and I decided to come visit. This is now like this year.
Hmm.
Um, I got on that plane June 14th, and I've been here since then. and my guardian gave me the option to stay or come back, and I stayed because I felt happy here and stress free, and I felt comfortable here as well. And then there was shit happened. Some vindictive malicious